All right. And we are live. Y'all know how I like to say that. So let's talk about the fact that I was not on at all last week, you guys. So I live in New Orleans, and we had that whole Hurricane Ida situation to where, like, oh, my banner. Y'all know I always forget the banner. We had the whole Hurricane Ida situation, man. So like most of New Orleans still don't have power, still don't have, electricity and stuff. I was fortunate enough to get my power back on. When was it? I think I got the power back on day before yesterday. Our electricity came back on, but still a lot of my friends and loved ones still do not have power. So that's the struggle, and it's hot out here. Y'all know it's hot out here. And this hurricane, y'all, it was a beast, like 150-mile-per-hour winds, literally like huge oak trees lifted from the root, like all the root. Amazing strength. Just reminds me of how little we are, okay, on this planet. Who that is? Hey, Crystal, glad you are safe. Thank you. I'm happy I'm safe too. Girl, it was crazy, bruh. Crazy. And I'm happy to have you here, man. Kiss the babies, kiss the husband. Tell him I miss him. I can't wait to see y'all soon. Okay. So, man, look, so we're going to get started with this whole Potomac situation, y'all. So I'm just going to touch on last week's episode just a little bit. Thank you. Kisses right back at you. I gotta hide that. Wait, wrong one. My bad. Right back at you. Okay. So, at any rate, you guys, Potomac the week before last, baby. Let me tell you, Giselle, I feel is getting a bad rep, you guys. Like, I don't believe that she deserves it. I believe that when they decided to go and do this whole conversation with your girl Wendy about the fact that she had all these surgeries done to her body, I believe that she really was coming from a real good, true, honest-hearted place. She was not trying to do anything mean or harmful or disrespectful to her relationship with her husband. I thought she was a friend being like, yo, like if I had seen any of my friends doing major surgery, okay, I want y'all to know, breast implants, major surgery. You have to do like a lot of downtime. It's very painful. How do I know? No, I never had it done, but I watched someone who had it done, and the aftermath is a beast. So it's not to be taken lightly. It wasn't like she went and got some injections in her face because she got, wrinkles and stuff. She really did like a whole overhaul on her body. So yeah, as your friend, I want to know, like, is there problems? And, like, what's going on with you? Why are you changing majorly? Like, so anyways, that was a touch on last week. I'm going to skip last week and I'm going to come straight for this week, what happened yesterday, because I could spend a whole hour talking about last week. Y'all know it. I do it very often. So we're going to talk about this week. Let me see. Where's my stuff for this week, y'all? Oh, Lord, girl. This week, we start off with, let's see. So Robin. Okay, let's talk about this. Wendy was very hurt by what Giselle said. She felt attacked. She said they've never experienced a love like you and I have, and they never will. This is what she told her husband, Eddie. I don't know, I don't want to say that I believe the rumor mill that her husband is cheating on her, that her husband is messing with a white lady and he, this woman has a child for him, and that whole scenario. I don't want to say I believe that because there's no proof of that. And when it comes to relationships and cheating rumors, I'm a person, look, I need proof. I just need proof of that. I'm not going to call out your relationship without proof. So that, to me, should it have been, talked about? Because the girls were like, well, we all knew about it, but Giselle was the only one that brought it to the show and decided to talk about it. Should it have been talked about? Was Giselle being messy? Yeah, she was being messy. When she brought up the cheating rumors, but I don't think she was being messy when she was questioning her about her transformation. Let me make that real clear. Now, her and Robin have a podcast called Reasonably Shady. I think it's perfectly named. Reasonably Shady. That's exactly what they are. I don't know how you could be reasonably shady, though, because to me, you just being shady, you being messy, and that just is what it is. But I don't know where there's reason in that one. Okay, so let's talk about this. Robin said she was not shocked that Jamal and Giselle aren't together because she never seen them together. She wasn't shocked. She never seen them together. Oh, you here? You checking in, huh, chick? I'm glad to see you checking in. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Happy to have you. So, she never seen them together. Well, I mean, okay, so let's talk about that. There was, I think, a lot of reasons why Giselle's guy, when she was dealing with Jamal, if that was a true relationship, which we hear it's not a true relationship. But there was a lot of reasons why that guy did not want to come and be on the show, okay? Because he knew he was messing around with a whole lot of other women in Atlanta and all these other places. And you can't be a player and then come on a national televised series and not expect all your baby mamas and your current women to not know, oh, you trying to get back with your ex? Oh, you trying to get back with your ex-wife? So no, he wasn't trying to really be on the I mean, he tried it, but that quickly went under. So Robin, was Robin to me being a little messy when she made that statement though? Not really. She's just calling it how she sees it. Giselle do it all the time to all of them, and Giselle does it to Robin too, even her best friend. So then Giselle said friendship is being able to talk about it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, we got to talk about that. So my friends come at me with whatever. Kim, what you doing? If I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, if they think I might do something I shouldn't be doing, guess what? They're going to let me know. Listen, be careful with this. Protect yourself with that. What are you doing? And if they have any questions for me, girl, baby, they don't mind coming. They don't mind calling me and saying, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. Did you, what you think about this? Did you really do that? Or why would you do that? Why would you say? So like they question me and I don't mind it. I really don't, because I feel like this, as your friend, I'm going to be questioning you back. If I'm seeing you behaving in a certain way as your friend, real friend, I should be able to come to you and talk about it. I should be able to say, what's going on. And you should be able to come at me the same way. And there should be no like attitude about, oh, is she asking me about, unless there's something there. Now, if I come to you and say, hey, why are you doing such and such a thing? I heard about, like, is there a problem in your relationship? And that's true, there is a problem, and you get an attitude with me, then I'm gonna be like, okay, well then there's something wrong, right? There's something wrong with that. So Crystal said that's a true friend. Thank you. That's what true friends do. You talk about stuff. But what I think it was maybe Wendy didn't want to be called out on the show. Like, out there in them streets, as they say. She probably wanted Giselle to like maybe pull her to the side and be like, hey, this is what I heard. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about that. So Candace, let's talk about Candace. So Candace got this new song out. It's called Comeback. Did y'all ever hear it? Did you ever see the video? Now, let me tell you, I liked it. I liked the song. I liked the video. I thought she was doing really good. Like, can she really dance? Like, is she a dancer? No, she really not to me anyways. Can she sing? I like her voice. I listened to it twice actually, and I liked it. So I'm gonna say y'all need to check out the song, check out the video. I think it was pretty good. I mean, you know, it kind of had an old school kind of feel, you know, kind of vibe to it. The beat to me was real basic, you know, but I liked it, and I would listen. I wouldn't turn it off if it came on my radio. I'll put it like that. So Candace song really good. Her mama was in the video for the song. Baby, guess what? Her mama then had a whole makeover with her face. Her mama then lost a lot of weight. When I tell you I didn't even recognize that lady, I was shocked when I saw that lady. I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God. Like, Miss Dorothy done got all her face redone. She looked younger and she lost a lot of weight. Like, she looked good. I got to give it to her. I'm not going to ever be mad at an older lady trying to do more for herself. So, you know, Miss Dorothy, she want to kind of take over Candace's spot on the show, her own daughter anyway. So, you know, but I love Miss Dorothy. I think she cool. I like her. She's a typical mother. You watch the show, how she talked to Candace, how she talked to her daughter. She's straight up with her about life, straight up with her about her marriage, straight up. And that's the kind of mother I am. And I like that. I just like that kind of stuff. So anyways, let's see. Candace said that Giselle is projecting her awful relationship on her and her husband's relationship. Okay, now, is that what she's doing? No, I don't think so. Candace, I believe that when Giselle came at you on last week's episode, y'all remember they were at the table talking, and 2 weeks ago, and Giselle told Candace, listen, you might want to be, you know, like, watch how you're handling Chris being your husbander for your business, because Chris wants to do things on his own. And Chris is now no longer really pursuing his own dreams 100%. Instead, Chris is doing his thing like maybe 30%, maybe 20%. And the rest of his time is spent handling your business and, you know, your pursuits in your life and helping you get where you want to be in life. He's not really doing much for himself. So you got to watch out for stuff like that, because if a man, and this is my opinion, y'all read the screen, this is my opinion, to me, it can make for resentment in a relationship. If somebody, any party, it could be the woman to the man or the man to the woman, any party that feels like they're giving the next party all of them, where they're not really able to do things they really want to do for themselves. They feel like, you know, may get a little resentful towards you. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Y'all can, you know, tell me how y'all think or feel about it. So Chris took up for Ashley. I was shocked because y'all know Chris had fought Ashley's husband last season, you know, for touching him. You know, he went off on him. So for him to, like, Candace was telling him all about, you know, Ashley came in with her big forehead and all this stuff. And Chris was like, you know, maybe Ashley did mean good by talking to Wendy. I was shocked, very shocked to see that. So let's talk about Michael and Ashley. So Michael, they took the little baby to get checked out, because what she says is the baby is having an issue with latching on to the bottle, to whatever. You know what I'm saying? What you saying? Let me see what you're saying. So she said, never put your eggs in one basket. What you mean by that? I'm gonna need you to elaborate. What you trying to say? Never put your eggs in one basket. You're talking about when it comes to making money. I'm sure that's what it sounds like you're talking about. But are you trying to say that both parties should be trying to make their money separately to make a combined income, and like one party shouldn't be leaning on strictly focused on the other party to make all the money? Tell me if that's what you're saying, so I can be clear about what you're saying. In the meantime, while you typing, yes, yes, yeah, yeah, I can agree with that. You need to have your own little issue, do your thing. But what happens when your thing starts coming over into my thing? And then I'm expected to pull back on my thing to help you to do your thing. How is that fair? I just see resentment coming down the line. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So she said, what you said, Smith, have more than one plan. I think that is what she means. That's what she means. Exactly. That's what she means, Chris. Right. And that's just smart. In relationships and marriages, to me, that's just being smart, you know? Okay, so Mr. Michael, they took the baby to get checked out, massaged, baby wasn't latching and stuff. So that whole thing worked out. But here's the thing. On the way back from seeing the therapist, Ashley was in the car talking to her husband. Now, y'all know I gotta give y'all a backstory on Michael and Ashley. Y'all know every time, well, the last time Ashley was pregnant, Michael cheated on her. Okay. Actually, he cheated on her several times while she was pregnant. And so, but the thing with them is that they were swingers, okay, before she got pregnant. And then when he cheated, she was like, well, wait a minute, hold up. Like, I don't want to be swinging no more. I want you to stop the madness and, just be with me. I don't know. I just kind of feel like that would be a hard thing to do when you married somebody doing, behaving a certain way, and then now they want you to pull stuff back. Like, I just don't know, that would be an easy task for somebody to do. Because the man could feel like, we got married, we started this thing together, and now because you want me to just be with you, I'm supposed to stop being with other people, and that probably was the reason why he married her in the first place, because she was willing to do, the swing thing and willing to let him be with other people, right? So now they're in the car. Yesterday, they're in the car, and here's the thing. She's very worried about her man cheating on her, okay? And she said to him in the car, she's like, well, if we could get the baby, out of our room, and then he was like, yeah, we can have more time with each other. He seems to be more interested in doing that than she is. She just seems to be more like, I got two very young kids. I have a newborn and I have a 2-year-old. And guess what? I don't know about doing this extra activity in the bedroom with my husband, because it's just becoming too much. Like, I'm tired. She's tired. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she's really worried about him stepping out and cheating, because she's not doing anything. Which brings me to this little thing I want to share with you guys, that she let Robin know about her relationship with her husband. So I'm gonna share the screen with y'all. I want y'all to check this out. Okay. Let's see what this is. Let me see. Uh-oh. I don't want to play nothing. Hold up. Okay, guys. So here is what Ashley exposed to Robin. Let me see where it's at. So she pretty much was saying, where is it? No, that's the one about, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Let me stop that one, y'all. I gave y'all the wrong one. It's the other one. Let's see if this is it. Okay. So what we're understanding when I've read this in people is that Ashley admitted that she had not had sexual relations with her husband for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Now that's a reason right there to me to be concerned with your husband cheating. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 weeks, that's a long time. That is a long time. And you would want to be concerned if you ask me. Well, I can't get this down, y'all. So, this is too much. Okay. So was yesterday show very entertaining to me? No, it was not. I didn't really care for it. I thought they could have done a whole lot better. Okay. Now we're going to move on and we're going to talk about, let's see, Mia. Oh my God, messy Mia. So first of all, Mia took her mom out. Mia took her mom out for lunch. Backstory on Mia's mom. Mia's mom is an addict. Okay. And her mom became an addict because Mia's dad started doing drugs. And well, oh, sorry, I can't use that word. Nix that. Started doing some things that he should not have been doing. And of course, like a lot of these men do, I don't know why they do it, and the women fall for it. Okay. And he gave Mia's mom, turned her out, in other words. Okay. And then, of course, like most relationships, the women get hooked on it way more stronger than the men do. Okay. And the women end up being the ones going through it, you know, more than the men do. I guess it's because they're weaker. That's what I feel. I mean, you know, that's my opinion. But at any rate, the mama went through it so bad, she had to give Mia up to the foster home. So Mia was raised with foster parents because both of her parents were addicts. Okay. So now this is the first time Mia gets to talk to her mom, you know, face to face. And her mom was really, really open about her situation. But catch this. Mia's mom made a statement and she said when she would look at her as a young girl, she would say, she gets on my nerves. She reminds me so much of her dad. She didn't say it with a smile on her face. She said it like, it got on my nerve. You got on my nerves. And if you could see, like, y'all, the look in Mia's, like, she wanted to cry in that moment. Like, who wants to hear their mama tell them they get on their nerves? As a kid, not as an adult where you can handle it, but it's like, I'm a kid. What you mean I get on your nerves? I was just I don't know I'm acting like my dad, but, you know, I'm just a kid. So that really, really hurt her. Of course, you could see it. I mean, it would hurt me too if my mom told me that. But, her mom actually, you know, had went through a lot and stuff like that. So she had to give her up. That's Mia's thing. Now, let's talk about the scene with Karen going to the warehouse to get her second wedding gown. Now, y'all know Karen's husband, Ray. Ray wants one thing only. Ray wants to move to Florida and settle down. Ray don't want to do Potomac show. He don't want to work no more as the financial tech guy in his company. Ray just wants to relax. That's what Ray wants. Okay. Now, let me share something with y'all about Ray. And this is why Ray could do that. Okay, I got to share this. Check this out, y'all. Let me tell y'all, if I had a husband with what Ray got and he wanted to relax, we don't need no show. We out. Let's go relax, babes. Let's do it. Okay, so y'all check this out. I decided that I wanted to look up how much money Karen Huger had. So what y'all looking at is in this magazine, let me see if I can pull. I'm gonna start at the very top so y'all can see. It's called what is that? Mium Entertainment. So it says, what is Karen Huger's net worth? Real Housewives of Potomac richest housewife calls her husband Black Bill Gates, right? Okay. Now this is as of, what's the date? July 18, 2021, y'all. It says the grind dime, y'all see, I'm reading because I know it comes out small on y'all and maybe y'all can see it. But it says, it shouldn't come as a huge surprise to anybody that the self-dubbed Grand Dame of Potomac, aka Karen Huger, is the richest amongst the Potomac housewives with a cool 10 million net worth. Do you hear me? Karen got 10 millions. 10 millions. Now let's talk about her husband. Okay, so now you know with her 10 million and how her money, is coming together. It's because of all of, she started her own little company. She got the La Dame fragrance line. Now check this out. I didn't know this, but it says that the perfume bottle retails for a cool $480 for a full-size bottle. Y'all, $480 for a full-size bottle. What is Chanel number 5 in a full size? I think that's around the same price. I don't think, I've never smelt it, you guys, but to me, that's a lot of money for you to, like, I don't know who I hate to say it, but Karen, who you think you are? You're not Chanel. You're not the Coach fragrance people. You are not Karl Lagerfeld. You are not Dolce & Gabbana. Like 480. Okay, you're reaching to me, but that's okay. Hopefully it's working for you. But in the meantime, it says that while there's a smaller version with the roll ball, is sold for $25. Okay. Then she recently launched the line of wigs. Y'all know about the wig line. I don't know, like, if the wigs are good. I don't know if the hair is good. I have no idea. Okay. But this is what Karen, this is what she about. That's how she rolling. So good for her. All right. Now, just to let y'all know about Ray, let me tell y'all right here. It says most of Karen's impressive network of 10 million can be attributed to her marriage to tech entrepreneur Raymond Huger. The housewife lovingly calls her husband Black Bill Gates. Ray is the CEO and president of a successful, what's going on with my information technology company called Paradigm. His reported net worth is 40 million, thanks to being the president and CEO of the company. So Ray has $40 million. Ray, if you want to go and retire in Florida, let's go. That's what she should be saying to her husband. How much more money do you want? How much more money do you think you need? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, sometimes people just want fame. It's not even about the money. It's about the fame, about being recognized. And to me, that's where Karen is right now. She wants the fame. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not here for it. I don't really like it. Okay. So let's talk about this. Karen went to this place to get her dresses. Oh, this is what I wanted to share with y'all too. So on Karen's Instagram, they talked about the dress situation and where she was planning to do her the venue for her upcoming nuptials. So check this out, y'all. So here it says, the most beautiful thing about our choice for the vow renewal venue is that it's women owned by my two good friends. Okay. Y'all know that the venue was showed like in a warehouse district. Okay. And the outside, it looks like a regular warehouse. Like it just looks like a warehouse. And then you go inside though, and the inside is stunning. It's beautiful on the inside. The beautiful big stairwells, you know, that you can walk down. The decorations is beautiful on the inside. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I could be good with just the inside good look. I want the outside. Like when you come into my wedding, I need the outside to scream wedding, not just the inside. So I think that's what Mia was trying to say, because Mia was like notifying Karen, well, you know, kind of telling Wendy without Karen being around. She was like, well, I mean, we're gonna have to put some red carpets or something outside this venue. And I don't blame her, because it just looks like a warehouse on the outside. So let's get to the party. So in the party, and I'm keeping up the screen with the Twitter, notice right here, you guys, where Dee Dee said to Karen Huger, crazy how at Karen Huger and at Wendy Osefo wasn't invited to the birthday dinner, but they are the topic of conversation. The green-eyed bandits are miserable and they need a stylist. Okay, that part about the stylist just might be true. However, Mia was being messy and was like, oh, so I got the text for Robin's birthday luncheon, and I noticed that you guys were not on it. Okay, they weren't on it. Did you have to tell them about it? Yeah, because this is your time to shine and be messy on the TV. You trying to secure, you know, your Potomac spot, you know. So every chance you get to be messy, you're gonna be messy. And that's not cool, Mia. Like, you said stuff about Giselle saying something that was not the case. Then you want to come back and say, oh, well, that I could have sworn that I heard her call her. You know, Giselle never said none of that. None of that. So it's going to be interesting to me to see how you and Mia and Giselle come together, you know, like as the season progressed, because to me, Mia is playing everybody's side. Like, she's with Karen 1 minute, then she's with Giselle the next minute, then she's on Wendy's side the next minute, then she's, you know, on Robin. Like, the girl, like, she killing me. She needs to pick a side and be loyal. That's what I'm about. Pick a side and be loyal. Okay. So Giselle said, now this is my thing. It was a question of like, okay, so what happened with, why is it that Karen is not there and Wendy is not there at the birthday luncheon? So Mia was thinking that maybe it was Giselle, because Giselle threw the luncheon, so Giselle decided not to invite them. Okay, no, because when you get to the luncheon, it's explained by Robin. No, she didn't feel like Wendy was, you know, being a good friend to her, so she didn't really want her at the luncheon. And she didn't really want Karen there either. So I was happy to see that this was really a Robin situation, not a Wendy. I mean, not a Giselle choice. Robin made the decision not to have them there. So I was happy to hear about that. Now, let's see. Giselle. So the exact thing Giselle tried to get Candace to understand about Chris started happening. So now we're on the scene where Chris and his wife Candace are eating, right? And here's Chris. So you want me? No, he says, I'm just trying to do some of the things that I need to do and want to do for me so that I can save my time and energy. In other words, to do all of the things that you want and need me to do for you. Resentment. This is what Giselle was trying to tell her about 2-3 weeks ago. Chris is now feeling like I'm doing all this stuff for you. Then he mentioned, oh, so when am I going to start getting paid then? Can I get a check since I'm doing all of this stuff and you're not going to be able to find nobody to do all this stuff for free? You know, so he's starting to resent the fact that he's not able to do the things. He was like, I have 2 cooking classes. I've booked them. I need to do them. I can't drop them just to go be there for you. And that's true. I mean, if he wants any hope or chance at all in starting his business, getting his business built up to where he can actually make good money, then he cannot book classes to teach people how to cook and don't be there, because Candace need him over here at her videos with her doing her things. This is what everybody was talking about. Well, what Giselle was talking about. So I'm agreeing, because I'm starting to see right now it's starting to take place. He is actually starting to like get angry and resent. So I want to know how y'all felt about when she told him, I could curse you out right now. I could curse you right now. Some kind of way she said it. I don't know. I don't know why she would be so. I would think she would be happy. Oh, man, I'm glad that you're doing well. Like, you got 2 classes booked. This is good. You do these classes, then you'll get more classes. Instead, she's worried about herself. And she's like, oh, no, you need to not. What about me? I need you with me. Come on, bro. You don't need. Then she come. Okay, so in an interview that I saw with, who was it? This girl interviewed Candace. And she said, where is it? And she said, hold up. Where is it? Reality check. That's it. Check out reality check. So on reality check, Candace said that her mom told her, you need to watch how you're handling Chris with him being your husbander, because you guys are going to turn out like Mary J. Blige and her ex-husband. Or you're going to turn out like Vince and Tamar Braxton, not together, because those relationships just don't last when you're trying to, make your husband a manager. It never works out good. So she said, she told her mom, in other words, have faith in your daughter, have faith in our relationship. We've already looked at all of this and we know how we're going to navigate it. We're not going to end up like them. I don't know about that. I hope that they don't end up like them, but I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Because when resentment sets in, it's almost like it don't go nowhere. It just gets worse. That's my opinion. Then she goes on and she was like, but then she tries to correct herself, because now she's like, oh, everybody's feeling like I have Chris doing everything for me. So she had to correct herself. And she was like, okay, no, you know what? Chris doesn't do everything. I do have my own team. I have a music manager. I have a publicity person, and I have a music producer. So it's not like Chris is doing everything for me. Now you want to backtrack and tell us that you have all these other people in place. Okay, we'll believe it. We'll believe it. One last thing about Giselle and Robin. I was very happy for the podcast to hear Giselle admit some things. She was being kind of honest, about her feelings. She was being honest about, she was like, I wish somebody had told me 2 years ago that once your man cheat on you, they will be cheating on you again. I wouldn't have wasted all my time trying to get back with my ex for him to only repeat cheating on me again. So I was happy to hear her finally talk about it, because y'all know last season she was trying to put everything under the rug. Oh, me and Jamal look good. No, I don't know about the woman that there's a picture of him in the bed with her. I don't know nothing about that. I spoke to him about it, and we're good. We discussed it. We're good. So I was happy to see that she was actually trying to be honest, and just, because people love it. We love it when you're honest. Like, just, he cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like, just own it and let it go, bruh. Okay, so you guys, I'm happy I did 40 minutes, but that was only because, to me, this show lacked luster last night. It lacked luster last night, and I just, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. When y'all know when I'm feeling the show, I have a whole lot more to say. I go above an hour talking about it, but not today. So I appreciate you guys viewing. Thanks to my people chatting with me about what we saw, and putting y'all, thoughts into what I'm saying. I appreciate it. Don't forget, I always forget to say this. I always say this last, and I should be saying it first. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please comment something. It could be bad, y'all. I can take criticism. Y'all know I say that all the time. And other than that, y'all have a good night, and thank y'all so much for watching. And I will be seeing you guys on Thursday evening. We're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Getting back into that foolishness with Erica, bro. Erica really needs to get off the show. That's what I'm saying. All right, enjoyed it.